Hey everyone, it's your boy Ben. Welcome to the channel. I just had to hop on here really quick. I wasn't planning on making a video at all today, but Bitcoin is melting faces right now, so I just have to come on here and talk about this price action really quick. We're seeing, some price movements we haven't seen in a very long time. Pretty much since what, March of last year or something like that. So yeah, let's get right into these charts and analyze what's going on with Bitcoin. All right, so here I have pulled up a chart of Bitcoin, and please don't mind my hair. Like I look crazy right now, but I just couldn't not talk about this. It's really exciting. So as you can see here, Bitcoin's going from what? I'm on the dominance chart. Yeah, you see, I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I mean, over the past week, 2 weeks basically, Bitcoin's gone from like 16.5 all the way up to 21,000 in this wick here. So, I mean, pretty crazy price movement. We haven't seen a candle this big since. You'd have to come all the way, over here. Yeah, but like back here during this bounce, and that started July of 2021. That led us into our all-time high. That's the last time we've seen a green dildo this big. I mean, maybe you can even go all the way back here in 2020. So definitely some exciting price action. TA people would call this a bullish engulfing candle, and it pretty much, we got back all of the losses from this capitulation candle here from the FTX scandal. So pretty interesting. I mean, I personally be looking for a pullback here. We're pretty far extended on the daily RSI. If I go on the 1-day chart, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's been like up only since like Sunday, basically. But yeah, as you can see, we're kind of extended on the daily RSI down here. I mean, we haven't seen levels like this since, I mean, yeah, back in January 2021, when we saw that big run up from basically 10,000 to 41,000. So I mean, we're pretty far extended on this daily here. Definitely, if you missed out on this move, don't FOMO in here. You want to wait for the pullback and get some confirmation of support zones, and then maybe look to scale in or take a long if you haven't been buying Bitcoin yet. Definitely don't FOMO in here. As you can see, we are hitting this red resistance line that I've had on this chart for the past couple of days, like pretty much directly at it. And you can see this was a pretty big resistance area here before we had that capitulation on the FTX news, and it also acted as support here and here. So this price level here, this around 21K price level is a big level for Bitcoin to get through, and you can see sort of the hesitancy here, and we're also pretty far ahead of the 200 daily right now. So that's good to see. We had a close above it, and if this candle also closes above it, that's a pretty good sign in terms of bullish continuation. If anything, maybe we see a slight pullback down here to 19.5, and then keep going up in the most bullish scenario, in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, not that I wouldn't say there's clear skies ahead, but it's just nice to see Bitcoin get a relief rally. I would argue we haven't really seen a real relief rally since back here in March, to be honest. I mean, all of these movements here were more or less just bear flags, in my opinion. Um, and it looked like we might have been setting up for another one here, but uh, I think this move here kind of invalidates that. So, like I said, nice to see Bitcoin, just showing some signs of life after, just pretty much being down only all of last year. In terms of do I think the macro cycle bottom is in? I mean, I definitely think 15.5 level we hit on that FTX news can at least be considered a local bottom. I think there's still an argument to make that we can put in a new bottom in the case of a recession, but we'll have to wait for that to play out, and it might not play out until the end of this year. And before anyone says, "Oh, I know there are going to be some people in the comment section saying, "Oh, Bitcoin, it's never bottomed after, the Q4 of the following all-time peak. A year. Basically, it's never bottomed a year after the all-time peak, the all-time high. Once it puts in that bottom a year after the previous all-time high, it usually doesn't, bottom again. But I will say to that's sort of recency bias. Just to address this point, if my chart will load. Give it a second. There it goes. Yeah. So that is true here, right? We didn't put in a new bottom out in 2018 or 2019 after putting in this low. We that was the macro cycle bottom. But if we go back to 2015, we can see that we did in fact put in another bottom after this initial bottom here. We bottomed January 15th, 2015, and then we put in a lower low on August 15th. So that just goes to show you, I know, it wasn't a crazy lower low or anything like that, but it was still a lower low. So that just goes to show you, don't discount that we could see another low in the case of a recession, later this year. But I do think in terms of seeing new lows within the next month or two or three, or, basically Q1, Q2, I don't foresee that. I think, the market needs time for some of the macroeconomic issues that we're facing to play out, and then, we'll see where Bitcoin ends up from there. But, I don't want to be negative in this video. It's just great to see some positive price action, and we'll see how far it goes. I do think, if we get past this 21K resistance level here, I do think we could see, upwards movement to, this 25K region for sure. And if we get past that, I think we could go up to around 31K or so. It would be hard for me to see Bitcoin going too much higher than 30-ish K, give or take, given that we are still a year and a half out from the halving. I don't think we're going to go into full bull mode just yet, but like I said, I do think we can get up to upwards of 30K or so, and before we come back and probably retest these areas again. So all that just to say, if you missed out on buying in this area here, don't FOMO in. Wait for price to come back to you. This move isn't really sustainable. Bitcoin's not just going to go and make a new all-time high more than likely this year. So You'll have time to buy. Just wait for this initial move to play out and see where price ends up at. Even if you have to wait until second half of this year to start buying again, if it takes that long. There's nothing wrong with that. Just stack up your bread and be ready for when the next opportunity presents itself. So yeah, that being said, thank you for watching this video. I do plan on making consistent content. This is probably the first video that's going to go up on my page, and from here on out, I plan to keep making videos like this. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps out the channel. Leave a comment if you think I'm wrong or if I missed something. And yeah, like I said, this is a new channel and I'm looking to constantly improve and get things going. I don't even have a banner right now, but I figured the best thing to do would be to start posting videos and handle all of that later. But definitely I didn't want to wait to get a video like this out with Bitcoin making some pretty interesting moves. Really quick, you can see the dominance here is also going on a tear. For the overall health of the crypto markets, we do want to see this continue to move up, and up to at least this 50 to 55 range would be nice for me to see. We need that just to have a true consistent. We need the Bitcoin dominance to go up to these areas for altcoins to truly do anything significant, in my opinion, right? And from a risk reward perspective, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to buy alts or go in heavy on alts with the dominance being this low. So hopefully we will see it continue to rise, and it'll present some nice opportunities on altcoins. I think we topped out at like 43.05%. So yeah, let's hope this keeps going up. Whether Bitcoin goes up or down, we would like to see that dominance continue to move up and to the right. But yeah, like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll have some videos to put in the description later this week. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Is this recording? Back it up. Hey everyone, it's your boy Ben.